and the forest protected from fire. In the forestry of today still lives the spirit of those men of vision who, in the frenzied rush of early settlement, saved our forests from wanton destruction. When early pioneers came to our southern state, some were content to squat in the blazing sun, panning out color. In 1851, the famous Welcome Nugget was discovered, and gold fever was raging throughout the state. Those were the stirring days of the gold tax and the miners' historic revolt at the Eureka Stockade. Many of our forefathers came out from the old country in a spirit of sheer adventure. Others had been born and bred in a farmhouse. These pioneer families settled in the mountain ranges fringing the seaboard and sought their familiar livelihood from the soil. Many failed to recognize the green gold of the virgin forest. With envious eyes, they saw only the soil, rich with decayed leaves, that gave the forest life. Blue gum, blackwood, and myrtle beech, worth a king's ransom, came crashing down to be ruthlessly burned as the forests were ravaged with fire and axe. At last, the day of reckoning. Nature demanded payment for the damage. Erosion was gnawing into the coveted soil. Then, on the 18th of August, 1907,
Order! Order! The Honourable the Minister is introducing the bill, and these interruptions must cease.
And I repeat, Mr. Speaker, this unequal battle between man and nature cannot go on. Indeed, it was folly to ever begin. The soil is bereft of the forest's natural protection and her binding, life-giving roots. We find in the form of bracken nature's remedy for the damage man has wrought. Nature's remedy, I would suggest, Mr. Speaker, it is nature's retribution. And what is left? The rotting timbers, the decaying orchards, blighted and neglected, then the pitiful desolation of the abandoned selection. And it is, Mr. Speaker, with a deep sense of civic responsibility that I introduce this Forest's Reservation Bill and leave the issue to the sound judgment of honourable members in this House.
So the bill became law. As a result, vast expanses of valuable forests were permanently reserved. Specialized forest management was now essential, and the School of Forestry was established to meet this new demand. So, for the first time, forest management was planned on a scientific foundation with properly trained men to take charge. And it's here at Creswick that the young student of today still learns the profession he has chosen as his life's work. This afternoon, it's elementary surveying, and the lads are shown how to set up a level and take a reading. From field to lab, high-power microscopy reveals variations in wood structure of some hundreds of species of our Australian eucalypt or gum tree. These are conveniently classified into 5 or 6 main groups, and in Victoria form our most widely spread forest type. Along the flats beside the River Murray flourish the picturesque river red gum, noted for its durability. Bordering on the mallee wheat belt and extending to the foothills are park-like forests of ironbark and box. In open woodlands, drooping branches of the spreading gums provide shelter for livestock. Along the foothills and lower ranges grow mixed forests of messmate, peppermint, and stringy bark. Clothing the rugged mountain slopes to the snowline stretch vast forests of giant mountain ash. And in the ash belt of the coastal ranges, blue gum with blackwood and myrtle beech. So we have the forest family. The river red gum, messmate, peppermint, and stringy bark. Open woodlands, ironbark and box. blue gum, blackwood, and myrtle beech. And here they are, the famous mountain ash. Over 300 feet of strength and grace, the tallest hardwood in the world. In water catchment areas, we find a law of nature that claims the young forester's early study because it forms the basis of practical forestry. Forests, soil, and water. One cannot exist without the other. Destroy the forests and the water destroys the soil. Remove the water supply, forests and soil perish. Take away the soil and water alone cannot sustain the forest. Together they must ever stand, an inseparable trinity. Together they give us green pasture for cattle, a bounteous harvest, life-giving water for irrigation and agriculture, hydroelectric power for the wheels of industry, timber for milling into supplies for a multitude of needs, shelter and food for our native forest dwellers, an abundance of crystal clear water to towns and cities.